Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Rise of the Empire territory battle video guide. You'll be able to find this and all my other guides on my SWGOH for Life website. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. Now, believe it or not, I finally got my Profundity to 7 stars lot. It just took me a year or so. I really wish, there would be faster way to get this capital ship to 7 stars, because now I'm in the same position with Leviathan, stuck on 5 stars. It'll take another year to get it to 7 stars. But anyway, this video is not about that. It's about territory battles. So now that I do have Profundity 7 star, I was able to put it through the first 5 sectors on all the fleet missions, and I'll show you all the battles I've done. If you're a 7-star Profundity owner, you probably know that Profundity pretty much makes all the fleet battles on the light side quite easy. I wish we would have that easy of a solution for the dark side. I thought Leviathan would be our savior. I can't test it myself, but from what I'm hearing, Leviathan isn't really doing a whole lot in Sector 1 and Sector 2 on the dark side. So still those 2 fleet missions are somewhat unresolved. But anyway, let's first start with Sector 1 on Coruscant. Just going in with standard Profundity lineup, and I didn't know exactly what to expect, but if I was able to clear this off before with a negotiator without any issues, surely I can just do this on auto with Profundity. So that's what I did. Just hit auto and let AI take care of this. There we go. We got 1 ship down already. Obviously no turn-meter gains and anything. Which is pretty good. So they can't gain turn meter when they have valor and get a turn. They can't feed turn meter to endurance, but even if they would, endurance is a totally out of date capital ship. It doesn't do a whole lot. They are quite durable though, as you can see. Y-wing, they're recovering lots of health whenever he's hit, but obviously once we do hit ultimate, we stop all their health and protection recovery, and we can just quickly gun them down on full auto. So yeah, not much to say here in Coruscant. Just put your Profundity lineup, hit auto. And now we are on Bracca here. That's Sector 2 on the light side. So let's just go in and see what's going to happen. Okay, so we're facing Scythe and the Empire fleet. I guess we have to go after Scythe first, and then we'll take care of the rest. Now, because this is Chimera capital ship, they do not have the side, the extra summoned TIE fighter that Scythe would summon under Executrix lead, but they still are very durable. As you can see, we're barely scratching them. We go. Let's go ahead. Let's reduce the defense on Scythe, so hopefully we can start doing some more damage. I'm getting some assists, but unfortunately I'm just getting assists from Y-wing, so not the best RNG here. Obviously, if we would get some assist from actually Outrider, then probably Scythe would have been dead by now. And unfortunately, because I didn't have that good RNG assist, they did actually now destroy my Y-wing. So as soon as Y-wing gets a turn, it will get defeated. That's the modifier for here Bracca on the fleet. There we go. They get this kind of fractured icon, and as soon as they get a turn, they just go away. So I don't understand exactly what's the point of that mechanics, but hey, at least Y-wing was taunting there until it got a turn, so that was helpful. But with Scythe down, I think things become a bit easier. They lose all that formation buffs and things like that, but they still pack a punch. But luckily at this point I hit my ultimate, going after TIE Advance first, because he can do some big damage under Chimera lead, going after TIE Fighter because TIE Interceptor constantly had foresight, finished off there as well. So actually not much of a challenge here on Bracca. Okay, so up next we have Kashyyyk. This is the mission I wasn't able to attempt before because you can see it requires Profundity. This is the first time I'm actually doing this mission when I was recording, so I didn't know exactly, what to expect, what I'm facing, how difficult it will be. So I'll just hop in and see how I play this. Okay, so looks like we got Scythe here with Executrix. So this one could be a little bit trickier because they get extra TIE fighters on the side. I'm just gonna go here after Scythe, gets tenacity up so we can resist some debuffs. Alright, let's see if we can remove their formation from TIE Advanced. Alright, I've got foresight, no need to worry about obviously turn meter gains for the capital ship when TIE fighters evade, because Profundity will stop the turn meter gains. Then we're going after Scythe, try to get it down first, so then they lose all those bonuses with the TIE fighters getting marked and everything. Obviously here, assault formation, it will reset cooldowns on your teams. but will obviously not give you a bonus turn meter because of Profundity. I did lose their Y-Wing, so at this point I'm like, what's gonna happen? Let's just try and work towards our ultimate, and we'll worry about taking them down later. Just have to survive until I get until I complete my download progress, which I have, so I can pull out the ultimate, and then I'm just gonna go ahead, hit autoplay, and I'm pretty sure we can get this job done. Big's coming in for the taunt a little bit, probably didn't need it, but hey, better safe than sorry. There we go. It was pretty straightforward actually here. Let's move on Lothal. That's sector 4 now. Now here normally I would previously have used Negotiator. I didn't really have issues with Negotiator just because of the obviously this assaulted formation that gives you lots of turn meter as well as resets your cooldown. So I'm like, well, if I was able to get this done with Negotiator without much of a trouble, surely Profundity can autoplay this. So I just wanted to see, hit autoplay, and we are good to go. As you can see, no scythe there, so we don't have issues with that. So we'll just keep going, keep hammering TIE Advanced. Down he goes, only down to TIE Fighter, getting nice assist, download progress complete, and there we go. So at least with Profundity now I can autoplay. With Negotiator I had to manually play. Now once you reach sector 5, you've got two options here. You could go on Kessel in the mix zone where Ghost is a requirement. So you logically think, well, if Ghost is in starting lineup, I can use Profundity here. But you can also use Profundity on the light side in sector 5, which I'll show you the battle afterwards, and you can actually use Executor here. So it really depends. Are you attempting both missions at the same time? Both sectors at the same time. But otherwise, I thought it's gonna be straightforward here. Profundity. When I did it the first time with Falcon starting instead of Outrider, I lost. So decided to start off with Outrider here just to give us more download progress out of the gate, because with Outrider in there, whenever we critically hit, we are actually doing good progress towards download progress whenever we critically hit enemies. So I'm just gonna start off here with the ability here to give us tenacity up and as well 20% download progress. The idea here is not to use specials too much, because if you do, you get confusion applied, and then once you get confusion, you can't gain buffs. 2 stacks of confusion, you can't attack out of turn as well, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm just gonna bring in now Falcon as the first reinforcement. It's also good Falcon as the reinforcements because you get some assists, which means more potential critical hits, more download progress. Just doing basics here again, trying to avoid using specials if I can. So here I decided to use a special on Outrider for the second time, just because it does nice big critical hits. I do have 2 stacks of confusion on him, but we should be able to cleanse that off with a special there from Profundity once Profundity gets a turn. Lost Y-Wing there, but here the whole idea is download progress. Here I was thinking, let's just do an AoE, get another stack of confusion, I don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead, cleanse off the confusion. We can go ahead after Razor Crest there. Let's call an assist up next, get more critical hits. There we go, perfect. Then they get to go. It looks like I will lose Ghost. Oh, then I switched back over to Falcon. Ghost goes down there. Okay, let's go ahead. So I'm at 84% progress, and now with this ability, even though I got confusion now, I still decided to do it because it means I will be able to reach my ultimate, pull it off, and hopefully we can clear this house. I'm just gonna do basics here so I don't get confused on Falcon. We can cleanse there, bring in Phantom. As you can see, these guys still putting up a fight, but now bringing in Biggs and finishing these guys off. So definitely, if you are gonna use a Profundity there in the mix zone on sector 5, definitely recommend starting Outrider over Falcon. But in one way, I found the Executor match easier in sector 5. So then on the mix side, so then actually here you can go to Ring of Kafrene and use Profundity here, because Negotiator, when I tried, got obliterated. So hopefully we can get the job done here with Profundity on the light side in sector 5. All right, let's hop in the battle. Let me see. So we are again facing the same lineup over and over again. So I think this is the same lineup that was on Kashyyyk, wasn't it, with Scythe under Executrix. So let's just go ahead, knock these guys out again using assault formation as soon as it's available. Let's go ahead, gain tenacity up, increase our download progress by 20%, and then we'll just keep going after Scythe. All right, got it in the yellow. There we go, a couple assists from Profundity. Okay, what I've got for us, an AoE coming in, landing some debuffs. All right, now we have to deal with these pesky TIE fighters and their mark and dodge and everything. Let's go ahead and bring in our first reinforcement. I'm just going to go ahead and bring in Phantom. There we go. Ghost obviously not available because it was used with Executor in the mix zone. Okay, that's fine. We'll just keep going. All right, come on. Scythe is out in the open. Let's go ahead, finish it if we can. Down goes Scythe, perfect. So obviously all day we lose all this information and everything that brings. So now we can just go ahead, finish off TIE Advanced, and then just finish off the rest. So definitely, like here with Profundity, this seems relatively straightforward. You do lose a couple of ships, but eventually I was able here to finish the job, bringing in Cassian. Big hit over there on Imperial TIE Fighter. And there you go, guys. That's how I will be using Profundity now for the first time, now that it's 7 stars. So just wanted to go through all the missions. My guild hasn't made yet to the final sector on light side, so I'm not sure how Profundity does there. Let me know if you have. Can Profundity also clear that quite easily? Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video was useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.